Xbox. You had one job. Just one. How the hell did you mess this up so egregiously? Let's get into it. What's good, people? I'm back making these videos. Hopefully YouTube leave me the hell alone. We're gonna see. So I'm gonna put this one up as an experiment to see how crippling or non-crippling it is. But let's get into the topic at hand. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. Xbox E3, right? Now, everyone and their mother has put up videos and live streams and podcasts about how bad Xbox E3 was. And it was horrible. It was so bad. The pacing was off. The highs and the lows, they were too contrasting. Like, all of that is all true. But what I want to talk about is the overall state of Xbox. And right now, Xbox is in a position where they have continuously beat themselves over the head without anybody having to do it for them. They put themselves in a position where failure is the norm. At E3, they had the stage to themselves. Sony wasn't there. Activision wasn't there showing their games on Sony's stage. Like, it was so many pieces that fell in place for Xbox to succeed, and they still failed. Now, yeah, I knew before they went on stage they was gonna fail, just because of how they were talking before, the cadence at which they were speaking. Then they come out and say, yeah, we got 14 games and all that. And going through the list of games, it was easy to figure out what those were. But the real problem was Xbox has already said back in 2016, Aaron Greenberg and Phil Spencer were like, Xbox is going beyond generations, right? So it's no longer a generational thing. So why did you hold back games on the 2019 E3 stage for next generation? Because, you know, you're getting all these articles now. Yeah, of course we held back major games, blah, blah. Yeah, whatever. It's all fan service fluff. You're a great politician. That's all fine and dandy. But what was the point? Because you said yourself that it's no more generations, no more gamers being left behind. So this should have been the one where you came out and just threw everything at the wall. Now, just like, you know, you got a teaser for Metroid with a 4 on the screen. If it was just a quick little trailer, quick little CGI, you could have had Blur Studios put you together something for any of these games that you're putting out. It didn't matter whether it was in-game, if it was a piece of a story. It doesn't matter if it never shows up, because that's what they do. Why didn't that happen for all of your games that you have in development? Now, you went last year, 2018 was great E3. You came out, you showed games, you showed a mix of games, not just one or two big games and then a whole bunch of indie filler in the middle. Like, it felt like an idea at Xbox show, and then you just elongated it. And that's a problem, because we had this a couple years ago where you were in this state of flux and you showed a bunch of games that nobody can fucking remember. And we're in that state again where you show a bunch of games that nobody can remember. The highlights, the best parts of your E3 show were fucking Keanu Reeves coming out on stage and a controller reveal. The Project Scarlet reveal was the same as the Project Scorpio reveal. It told me absolutely nothing about what the actual specs are, and nobody gives a damn about any of that shit. It's already weaker than my PC, but still, you had the opportunity, you had the gall, the audacity to come out on stage and be like, oh, this is our biggest, best E3, and then present that? Really? Like, you didn't show me anything the studios are working on, because even when Ninja Theory came out and said, hey, this is Bleeding Edge, brand new IP. Great, okay, new IP. It might be great, might be fire. I'm gonna find out, because I'm gonna play it. But they came out and said, yeah, so we had a small team working on this, and we have much larger teams working on other games. You could have teased those games. They were already on stage. Like, even at the end, you could have just teased a little something of the bigger game that they're working on. Because right now, you're in a position where everybody's just looking at you and not seeing a damn thing. I say this all the time. PlayStation sells hope. They sell the, possibility of a game. Even if you don't see the game in its fruition, like, nobody knows what the hell Death Stranding is about. But everyone is hopeful for it. Yeah, Kojima's name carries some weight, so it gives a little more brevity to it. But nobody knows what the hell it is, but they sold the hope for that game. It's Ghost of Tsushima. One little quick scene, 10 minutes. Hope for that game. There's hope out there. Everyone, they talked about a new God of War. Hope. There's hope for these things. Another Uncharted. There's hope out here. PlayStation sells hope, and then they let the fans run with it. You guys at Xbox don't even do that. Why? What the hell is wrong with doing that? What is wrong with giving your fan base something to cling on to? Because right now they grasping at straws. The bots out here, just jettisoning all these random ass facts that aren't facts and trying to grasp for games that don't exist. They're just waving at the air, hoping that something comes back and hits them, hoping that they can grab onto the little bit of, nuance that you tried to put out there. Stop doing that. Just simple. Put out a trailer. Talk about, what Rare is doing on their second studio, even though Rare I'm not too keen on. Talk about what the Initiative is doing, how they're building a studio. Sure, I know 100% Initiative hasn't started on a goddamn thing. Not a damn thing yet. But talk about what they're doing. Just like when the Coalition came out and you announced the Coalition and y'all had that little trailer for the Tokyo Heist joint. Why didn't y'all do that for the other games that are in development? They get canceled, they get moved around, doesn't matter. And that's another thing. If a game gets canceled, just fill it in. Fill in that spot. That's another thing PlayStation does well is if a game gets canceled, deep down. Ain't nobody talked about that. Wow. Nobody talked about that. Nobody talked about the fact that Michelle and Cell left. Nobody talked about any of that. But they just filled it in with other games, Dreams and Days Gone. They filled in those gaps and just stopped talking about the other things. You guys make it a big to-do about what's happening rather than just saying, here, we have something else. If you put out a teaser trailer or put out a trailer for something else that's being worked on, that stops being a topic. It stops being all the games that got canceled. It stops being all the great games that we could have played, but we can't because Xbox don't got it. You have to kill that narrative. And the only way to kill that is to show people something. You talking about it, you being on Twitter, that's all great. Fantastic. Do that. Interact with the people. But that doesn't show us a damn thing. It doesn't show me what games I'm going to play from Microsoft. What games on my PC are going to look glorious because Microsoft put in the effort to make sure they do. None of that says that. All these get Battletoads, sure, it's a nostalgic little throwback. That's cool. But you went so far on the spectrum, the other side of the spectrum, that everybody's like, Sea of Thieves, keep putting out content. Great. This is the type of game you want to make? Great. Bleeding Edge coming out? Great. But in comparison, Bleeding Edge to Hellblade, it gives off the narrative that this is the type of game you want to push. The small little indie game that goes to Game Pass and it's just fodder. And then you want to fill it up with third parties. And I'm a fan of Game Pass. I am all for playing games as cheaply as possible. Even if I got the money, it's irrelevant. I'm all for it. So keep doing that shit all day long. But you have to show your fan base what the hell they gonna buy. What the hell they're gonna play. Stop being slaves to the system that you set up. Y'all have it open, wide open right now. Y'all gaming beyond generations, right? So show the games beyond the generation. Don't wait till you show the next box. It's irrelevant. Show the games that people can play on this box, on the next box, on PC, on all the things that where you want to be. Yeah, you want to go third party. I say this all the time. Y'all are itching to get out of the console business because making consoles costs money. That doesn't mean you should stop doing the things that people want. And that's making some damn games that they want to play. Not games that they'll play because they're there. Please, I implore you, Xbox, do better. That's all I got, man. Leave a comment down in the comment section as to whether or not you think Xbox needs to do better and what you think they need to do. What games do you want to see come out of these studios? Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that shit I said at the beginning. And I'm gonna try to do these at least once a week, and I'll do a talking head video. I think I'm bringing back Mr. Parker as a dumbass. We'll see how that works out. But for now, I'm out. Love y'all like some play cousins. Peace.